And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Here's Trenton Cannon on the return from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Good job there. Pretty simple. The hole was created. Runner just darted right through.
Yeah, that's the kind of play teams are looking for to have some success early in a ball game. And if you're an offensive play caller, you mark that run down. Make sure you keep coming back to it throughout the game until they stop it.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he works through.
What the hell?
Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown Titans. Derrick Henry, 60 yards. And the Titans are on the board first here in Vegas. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because...
Did you see it's supposed to be like super windy, like hurricane style winds?
The second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
What do you do with the trees in the backyard? Are you allowed to cut them? Like trim them?
Now Bullock,
or is that for the city to do?
After the touchdown. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Carr and the Raiders come up first.
Those trees are tall, bros.
At their own 17-yard line.
Nickel.
Now a first carry for Brandon Bolden. And he is going to lose yardage here. We've seen that before. Jeffrey Simmons making a stop behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. This sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. They do get 18, but that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he called it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing his car on 3rd down. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And he used the proper word there, dependable. and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Back to the running game with Jacobs.
Oh.
It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw taken in by Adams.
There you go.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me.
Got it, baby.
And let him shred my defense.
And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of the football. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, a new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
On 2nd and 12, Carr. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Touchdown! Darren Waller, 30 yards. And the Raiders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against him with one of their own.
Have you been practicing your field goals or what?
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Cannon now elects to bring this out.
Damn.
Decision to bring it out ends up not
Drop
being
the
good.
ball,
Costs
son.
him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Tannehill on 3rd down. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he will have the Titans 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is, because he understands how to get open in key situations.
A 1st down carry for Henry.
Get down.
91 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And that'll hurt the average coverage a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill rolling to his left. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Here we go on 4th. Tannehill.
Yes.
And it's incomplete.
He felt the pressure.
And they turn it over.
He felt the pressure.
Decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now a give to Jacobs running right.
Damn it.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
Damn.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Damn. Damn.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
This is always a tricky angle for a right-footed kicker because he's trying to draw it to the center of the uprights, but instead he pushes it to the right, and it's no good.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side of their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, Parker. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held it, they might go for it again.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw pulled in by Woods.
And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down, but a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
1st down, Tennessee.
Here's Tannehill. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Running from the gun with Henry. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive.
Yes, let's go.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
They'll run for it
Get him.
with Henry. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that makes the score 14-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing right, and that's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. From the 41, Carr. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Let's go. Got it.
And now that
no.
Not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops.
Go.
Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34, and you need a big play, go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the hole and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now it's Bolden. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll run again with Bolden. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Carr going to go on 4th down.
Let's go.
Able to find Waller. That's complete. He will have the conversion and more than that. Touchdown Raiders. Darren Waller with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Cannon now elects to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Pass complete. He's got Wood streaking across the field. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. Here's Tannehill. And his throw here is incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. To throw is Tannehill. His throw incomplete.
Let's go.
Woods, former USC man, the intended target. But now it's 3rd down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill.
House way.
The screen, that's complete. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Now Tannehill. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 17. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. Yeah. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. He's been tough for this defense to handle, over 100 yards. And you kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blockers. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it on the other side. Here we come, and they got it done.
This is caught. And the Titans are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the red. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry from a yard away bowling his way in. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it.
Let's go.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
Wow.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchdown. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
2nd down at 4. They run with Bolden. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
The Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro.
Complete to Hunter Renfro. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Bolden. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Hey, bro, get away from me.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, it's Carr.
No
and
way.
He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now Carr, got to have this one. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Let's go.
And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. It's a jet sweep. This is Renfro. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Carr going to throw. From the right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards yards receiving for the game? Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Carr now on first down. A dump off here to Bolden. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2nd and 11 now.
At the Titans' 36-yard line.
On play action. Now Carr. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw his Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller.
Oh, no.
Bounce inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Jacobs.
What the hell?
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. One more time with Jacobs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rush is just too off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this.
No.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Farley. And the Titans have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception.
I wasn't trying to waste time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, boy, talking about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they looked like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play. And they got it right there, partner.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry.
Damn it.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 135 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Here we go.
A 20th carry down for Derrick Henry. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down. Tannehill.
No.
It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. In this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
Feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
Certainly felt like that takeaway once it happened and knocked the wind out of their
All right, we'll do this again
their equilibrium back.
sometime this week. Damn, good for you. Oh, spring break? Oh, okay. All right, man. See ya.